Soul making. It is a form of crafting stories or transforming brief moments into images or symbols. It is connecting with people, understanding culture, and embodying tolerance and peace.
Soul making, also known as art making, offers an alternative path, self-discovery, and a deeper understanding of life.
Categories of soul making: 1. Crafting images. 2. Crafting stories. 3. Crafting instrument. 4. Crafting movement. 5. Crafting images. The moment we write, engrave, and inscribe our own thoughts, ideas, commentaries, criticisms, and positive and negative emotions, we are crafting stories. Stories can be presented in any form: image, words, objects, and musical composition. Crafting stories. The moment we write, engrave, and inscribe our own thoughts, ideas, commentaries, criticisms, and positive and negative emotions, we are crafting stories. Stories can be presented in any form: image, words, objects, and musical composition. Crafting instrument. An instrument maker is a bridge toward the unknown because the instrument produces sounds that transcend our feelings, emotions, and sensation in another realm. Narciso 2016. The soul is accompanied by a vessel so that the soul will not vanish. Crafting movement. Our life is full of movements. It is filled with various beats. Life is full of flowing images, accompanied by flowing narratives. Everything we do in life is a performance. We perform life. At times we need to pause to capture the movements of our energy and the world. Crafting technique. Crafting techniques. Anything can be crafted by using different evocative descriptions of experiences and explorations, like photograph studies, puppets and masks, constructions, and notepad studies. Appropriation. It refers to borrowing images that are recognizable from different sources and using these borrowed images to make a new art form. Mandeberg describes it as a means of experimentation by changing the context around the borrowed images and objects.
Appropriation in art refers to the practice of borrowing, contextualizing,
and incorporating existing images, objects, or ideas into a new artistic creation.
The Son of Man. The Son of Man artist, René Magritte. Year completed, 1964. Medium, oil on canvas. Dimensions, 116 centimeters x 89 centimeters 45/67 in x 35 in. Artist's statement about the painting. Everything we see hides another thing. We always want to see what is hidden by what we see. There is an interest in that which is hidden and which the visible does not show us. This interest can take the form of a quite intense feeling, a sort of conflict, one might say, between the visible that is hidden and the visible that is present. The Son of Selfie. Title: The Son of Selfie artist, Rogel, Bert Balo. Year completed, 2017. Medium, digital photography. Dimensions, unspecified. Featuring modifications. The photo is based on the painting The Son of Man, with a few modifications noted as follows. Cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation as appropriation that occurs across the boundaries of cultures. This means that a person with a certain culture takes objects created by a person or a group of persons of another culture and uses these objects as his or her own. Types of cultural appropriation: 1. Object appropriation. 2. Content appropriation. 3. Subject appropriation. 1. Object appropriation. This refers to appropriation of concrete and noticeable works of art. This happens when a tangible work previously owned by people from one culture was taken and adopted by a person or a group of persons from another culture. 2. Content appropriation. Content appropriation refers to adoption of works of art that are intangible. Examples of these works of art are short stories, poetry, and musical compositions. A. Style appropriation. Artists involved in style appropriation do not replicate the works created by a person or a group of persons from another culture. However, they use the elements from those works from another culture in creating their own works. B. Motif appropriation. On the other hand, motif appropriation happens when artists are inspired by the art from a different culture, but they do not produce artworks using exactly the same style. 3. Subject appropriation. Subject appropriation occurs when a subject matter from another culture is appropriated. An example of this is a British writer creating a story about Pacific Islanders. Improvisation. It is the art and act of improvising or of composing, uttering, executing, or arranging anything without previous preparation or producing something from whatever is existing or available.
Improvisation is doing something without prior preparation. It allows artists to improve their creativity freely, embrace unpredictability,
and respond intuitively to the artistic medium or surrounding environment.